Hello, all you beautiful people, past, present, and yes, for those in the future, welcome back. What is this that we be playing? What is this?
Well, we are once again back in the shithole that is the future.
We are in the future. Yes, we're gonna go back in time. Bum, 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 bum. Hey Maya, how's it going? Hello from the past. Hello, past Maya. I'm future Claude, and we got present
Got a
Okami.
shell gun.
It's Showdown.
I gotta run.
No, run from Showdown. Take a breather. Breathe if you need it.
Oh no, this is just a square.
Yes.
I hate it when they do this.
You know, I'm starting to wonder. Maybe these tunnels were made by Diglets.
It's all procedurally generated. It's oh god, a muck! Quick, use your psychic powers on it.
I will. I activate Fish's Mockery. Super effective.
Hooray!
Foe Hold Orb. If you need to escape, that's the way to do it. Da 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 da. Oh, it's a Batang.
Ha, missed.
You missed. Dig was super effective.
Hooray!
Huzzah! Wow, you're progressing through these floors fast.
Oh yeah.
Huzzah, Maya says. Huzzah!
Thank RNGesus.
Yes.
CM.
And also
Peanut
thank
Rain.
the bootleg Jesus.
Bootleg Jesus.
Yeah.
This ain't a bootleg.
No, I'm the bootleg Jesus. Thank me for my psychic powers.
You heard it here first, folks. Ow.
Yes, I, bootleg Jesus, have psychic powers.
Nope, this is where we are. We are in, heresy territory.
Heresy
Mom
territory.
of God, Claude, quit using growl!
Bootleg Jesus has blessed us. Yes, I have. There will be no heresy here, for I shall bestow upon all my Pokemon children free water guns.
Oh no. Oh no.
I said free water guns. Well, maybe it is heresy now. Apparently my blessings are not working.
Yeah.
No!
Die.
Okay, good. Good. The blessed ended up working.
But we didn't use water gun. Oh no, our bag's full.
Oh no. Your bag.
My bag.
Your brand.
Here, hold this.
Yes, I'll hold the power band.
We really gotta...
You really need to use up some of those moves. Yeah.
I can't learn any of them.
Okay, what about me? I'm a psychic type. I can learn every move.
Hey, look.
I'm looking.
I get it. Funny joke. You're functionally a mudkip.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think I'm functionally a Mew.
No, you aren't.
You never know unless I try to learn a move.
Oh, I do know. I'm with the code.
Look at that. Hey, 600 damage. I mean, sooner or later, I'm going to learn Psychic.
You're not psychic. You are gonna. You know what? When you evolve into a Marshtomp, I'm not changing your sprite. You're gonna be a Marshtomp. Say goodbye to being a Mew.
Look, I can use Transform into a Marshtomp. If we need
You
a
can. didn't.
You just said I'm gonna transform into a marsh top.
I said you're gonna evolve into a marsh top.
And what is evolution but a very elaborate transformation?
One that doesn't allow for much change. Well, a lot of change.
A lot of change. Yeah, a lot of change. I mean, just like you're going to turn into a Grovyle. I think that's the second evolution of Eevee, right? That's the grass type evolution?
Try that with a response.
Oh, come on.
The probe has found us.
It's a me, Mario. Hey, Cole, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, buddy.
Shadow Ball by now. Jesus Christ, another one!
The reason why I didn't learn Shadow Ball is I don't think we need it right now.
No, I need to learn Shadow Ball. You have nothing to do with this.
Look, we're partners. We are teammates. You know, we work together in this. You know.
Fine, you fight that Matane.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of damage for a psychic.
Yeah,
type.
I know. Look at that. My psychic tackle is working very well.
Yeah, you didn't notice it used Magnet Rise, huh?
Well, that's because, you know, I don't know what Magnum Rise does.
It negates the effect of ground type moves. So your Mud Slap that you continuously tried to use didn't do anything.
I'm throwing some dirt in his eye.
Did
Eevee
not
is fitting.
do a thing.
It did something. It dealt some psychic damage to him. I made his armor dirty.
It did not do a thing.
I mean, now he has to wash off that mud. You know, I'm wasting his time. And time is valuable.
Mm-hmm. We're wasting our time running through these catacombs. Look at this. This is gonna. I swear to God. Oh my God! It's a dead end. It's a dead end.
It is a dead end.
You little shit.
No, he's actually a big one.
Nope. He's little in my eyes because I don't respect him.
That is true. That is true. You do not respect the mustache man. Da, da, da.
Ugh, I just went through all these.
Okay, it's okay. Shodan's not that difficult. Moustaches are cool. Yes, they are. Moustache. Water gun was super effective. Yeah.
It wasn't.
See?
It really wasn't.
Haha. That dig was super effective too.
It was.
It was. I say not able to grow. I say not be able to grow one. Well, it's alright. Some people can, some people can't. You know. It is what it is. You could buy a fake one. You know. Look, there are plenty of kits that will give you some fake mustaches and beards. You know? It's all about layering. If you want a mustache, you could buy one. That's what I'm getting at.
I have never been particularly fond of facial hair.
Really?
Ew.
Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, see? Oh, man.
Say goodbye to Growl.
Well, you know what? I'll take the takedown. You know? I can now actually use a psychic tackle.
That's not a psychic type move!
I'm sure Keys would look great with a beard. I mean, I'm growing mine back out. I shaved not that long ago, but I'm growing it back out.
See, you can make a beard work.
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
You can make a beard work. Not a lot of people can.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I appreciate the comment. Or compliment, excuse me. Yeah.
Like, mustache. I guess it's mustaches specifically.
It's just like
Although
only mustache?
I it's not that I hate the look. Here's the thing. It's not that I hate the aesthetic. I just think, personally, thinking about having a mustache just makes my face itch. Because I can't imagine having hair constantly on your lip, tickling your nose. That just sounds torturous for me.
I mean, at least for me, it's all about just trimming it every now and then. Like, of course, you know, there's some people that just grow it out to the point where they're worse, but, you know, like, for me, I just kind of, like, trim it, like, at the lip line. As for the beard and such, like, I use, special, what's it called, like, beard shampoo, just, like, every day I just kind of, like, rinse it off and just kind of revitalize it. Sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. I sometimes use beard oil too, like a lot of, I can't remember what it was, but there's some kind of oil that I use every now and then.
You know, you should never have beards. Dogs.
Dogs have beards?
Dog beards. You know, dogs that have fur on their muzzles?
Yeah,
like
I think
a lot
so.
Of fur.
Yeah.
Stuff like schnauzers and doodles. I can't stand them. I've been in too close proximity with dog beards that are just so gross and nasty, and they're all wet. And it's just so gross. And, like, you know, I think that's part of what puts me off of facial hair, is just, I can't untangle that association with dog beards. And, like, obviously, humans, at least, have the capacity to clean their beards.
Yeah, but with dogs, they're a different story.
It's just... They get, like, they're clean for, like, the first 10 minutes after they're groomed. And then they get dirty again. And it's like, I could never deal with that.
What? No more babyface, Claude? Look, you'll get it every now and then, but, you know, I occasionally like to grow it out, especially since I'm outside in the cold now. You know, the beard keeps the face warm a bit. Stash is not the vibe for real. You know what? Like, when it comes to just mustaches, oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were in the cutscene.
You're fine.
Yeah. We must be getting close to the bottom now, Okawa. We have to catch up to Grovyle soon.
Okay, wait, let's finish our thoughts on mustaches before we go
Yes, anyway, my thoughts on mustaches. For mine, it's either both or none. I can't do one or the other. For me, it just looks a little bit weird with my facial structure and everything. A well-groomed beard is the best. Yes, exactly. Like, the beard makes the man, as they say, and keeping it, you know, clean and, like, shaven, you know, just kind of underneath and just kind of, like, out the sides here, you know, it works. I, for one, can only grow a goatee. That is all right, bud. Yes, a clean beard is best, like Scottish Terriers. That's not the same sentence. They're two different ones.
Yeah. See, like, schnauzer beards, I'm a little more okay with. Like, they're typically thin enough that they don't hold a whole lot unless they're super messy. And they look at least somewhat dignified. Doodle beards, though, I can't.
Yeah.
I get it. The teddy bear face is cute, but they don't stay cute for more than maybe an hour. I think personally, it just working at my job has ruined doodles for me.
Oh.
Like, I'm sure they're lovely dogs. They're super sweet. However, I've seen so many irresponsible owners who let their doodles get so bad and matted and nasty.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't. And also just, like, the amount of time and money it would take to actually properly maintain your doodle, it must be astronomical.
Oh yeah, I imagine so. Doodle hate is wild.
Doodle hate, yeah. I mean, like, I don't blame the dogs themselves, obviously. But, like, there shouldn't be as many doodles as they are. I hate that they're as popular as they are. I just, you know, if you want a nice, good companion, get a golden retriever.
Exactly.
They're a little dumb. They're not the brightest, but boy, are they cute and happy.
Look, it's okay. I mean, it's okay for, you know, puppies to be a little dumb, you know?
Either. It's just... Or get a poodle! Just skip the middleman and get a poodle!
Exactly!
poodles are lovely. We got one named Otis. We call him rotisserie chicken.
I actually like Dalmatians and golden retrievers.
Dalmatians are beautiful, but they are not easy dogs to raise.
Yeah. I also like Huskies. Oh, that's my #1 pick for a type of dog. Alaskan Huskies.
Also, not easy to raise, but they are delightful.
Yeah. I like my dog smart, cattle dog best, like Empress.
Empress, did you just call Empress a cattle dog?
No, that said cattle dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, cattle dogs are hilarious. They're one of those type of dogs that really need a lot of stimulation. And if you can't provide that stimulation, you should not get one. But if you can, they are funny, smart dogs.
Sheep/cattle.
Oh yeah, Empress is a collie. She's a sheepdog.
Yeah.
But yeah, herding dogs are funny.
Yeah.
But you gotta provide that mental stimulation. Same thing with Huskies. The thing about Huskies is that they were bred to work. And they have a lot of that drive. And I'm sure there are a lot more companion line Huskies around nowadays, but that kind of hard-wired instinct is hard to breed out. So Huskies need something to stimulate their mind.
Yeah, working dogs need to be able to do their job.
That's why Empress tries to herd Taro.
And it's working, right?
I mean, minimally. It's not. Luckily, Taro likes to play along and lets Empress direct her wherever, but then she just goes around her anyway.
That's fair.
And then she'll swat at Empress, and it's very fun. Very cute.
very, very nice.
I don't think I could ever get a small dog either.
I don't think I can handle small dogs.
Like, they're nice and probably a little more convenient than a large dog, but oh my god, they're so loud. So loud, so much. They pierce your eardrums. Yep. And even the ones that don't, when they do bark, it's just so high-pitched.
I definitely miss my Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahuas, I'll make an exception for Chihuahuas. I love Chihuahuas. But I don't think I could get a small dog.
Which is fair.
If I get a dog, it's gotta be a big dog. Medium dog is acceptable, but a decently sized dog. If I want small, I'll just get another cat.
Yeah. He was evil but cute. That's all that matters.
That is Chihuahuas in a nutshell. Alright, let's keep going.
Yep. Let's keep it up! I've gone quite deep. There's not much further now. If I get through here, I should be at the forest. Sable eyes are coming. There's no time to waste. That reminds me. I wonder how those two are doing. Have they eluded the Sable Eye?
Do you care, Grovyle?
No. I mean, I'm hoping they drop some things so I can pick it up later. Oh, I forget. This isn't the time. I have to give priority to my own mission no matter what. I vow to complete it even if it means making sacrifices. Time to go. Oh. Oh no. Who's there?
You invade this place with no warning. You disturbed our slumber.
Oh no, that stone there. Is that Spirit Tomb?
And without apology, you try to leave?
Who's there? Who are you?
You dare to anger us. We expect you to pay for these insults.
Where are you? Quit hiding and reveal yourself.
You. We do not hide. We are here.
It's Spiritomb, is it? Oh, I was right.
There is no mercy for those who transgress against us.
Wait, my favorite boy Sableye is a bad guy. Oh, he's not just one bad guy. He's a whole troop of bad guys.
No, he's the minions, the henchmen for the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the Shadow Goblin. And growth.
Fuck out of here, take growth.
I just want a hug. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Yeah, better eat fucking all the orange berries.
Better eat this orange berry.
You never know when we might need it.
I'll throw the light screen.
Oh no, you missed. What happens if you throw TM at a random Pokemon? Would they learn the move?
Oh, they'll just catch it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
There's only a certain amount of items. Like, you throw some seeds. If you throw certain seeds, they'll, like, if I throw this sleep seed at them.
And it'll just... Ooh, interesting.
Die.
Nice. Super effective. I will avenge my muck brother. Hey, look, a ladder.
Hooray.
Or stairwell, excuse me. Da 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 da. I had a question for y'all. What order do you play Final Fantasy in if you don't want to play all 45 games? We have been doing it just like I think we started off with Final Fantasy 4 and we just been going the next game afterwards. I would love to try Final Fantasy Tactics Advance with you, Okami. It has a pretty good story, you know. Let's see what else. We probably won't do every Final Fantasy game, obviously. I mean, like you said, 45 games is a lot.
I mean, I am not a big Final Fantasy player, but I think sticking to the more classic ones would be a good idea.
Yeah, like
so I've no idea what happens after Final Fantasy. I even know Final Fantasy X, but after that, I don't know anything. I know there's a Final Fantasy like 15.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon Claw.
Yeah, there's Final Fantasy 15, 11, and 14 are MMOs, so those will probably be out of the question for the time. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Like the older Final Fantasies are the ones that people will remember the most about it. I think the fan favorite is Final Fantasy 7.
Of course.
So yeah, that's another game we should play for the channel. Final Fantasy 7. I think you'll like that story.
I need to see my Aerith.
Yes, Aerith is pretty much Kamui, but with brown hair.
That's what makes her death so devastating to me.
I know. I mean, the most spoiled thing of all Final Fantasy and video games in general.
Yep. I just,
Do I need to play the games leading up to 7? No. Every mainline Final Fantasy is its own unique story and world setting. So, if you want to play Final Fantasy 7, you can just pick it up. No problem. Hey!
I've always appreciated that about the series, is that it's like a really nice umbrella of the same type of game, but you don't have to know the lore behind every, like, a lot of long-running series can feel intimidating because some people feel like, oh, I gotta know the lore and play all the games, but Final Fantasy is so disconnected within the umbrella that it's like, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You can pick and choose.
Yeah. Yeah, there are exceptions to the rule, like Crisis Core being a prequel to 7 and 10-2 being a direct sequel, but for the most part, they're all entirely separate entries. You can just pick up whatever and just have a good time with it without needing to do any homework. That's what I loved about the series. You just pick up and go. Hey, there's Grovyle! You too! Grovyle! Are you alright? Good to know, thank you. You're welcome. Stay back! What? Why? Careful! An enemy lurks nearby! What? Where? It's right beside you! Next to me? It can't be this. What?
Those who trespass on this land, none shall be forgiven, none. Not least of all, you.
Who is that? Who are you?
Did you not see the cutscene earlier? You asked that of us? Our name is Spirit Tomb. We are the manifestation of a fusion of spirit.
Oh, that's another game we should play. Pokemon Fusions.
Real Pokemon Infinite Fusion would be fun.
Oh, it would be.
108 of them.
How oddly specific. Be careful, you two! That Pokemon is strong!
Prepare to take your punishment. Oh no, what are we supposed to do?
Oh man, I'm going to activate my trump card. Water gun. It's a rock type.
While we have this little, you want to know a Pokemon hot take that might get people mad at me?
Oh, you bet. Okay, hang on, everybody. There's a hot take coming. If you don't like hot takes, get out of the kitchen. Okay, go for it.
I don't know if it's like a hot take, but it'll make people mad at me. Kanto is my least favorite Pokemon region.
That is understandable. Like, considering future entries, Kanto is there.
Yeah, I think part of it is just that I missed the window on Kanto the first 2 times. Like, obviously, I wasn't even born when it came out the first time. And then I just got into Pokemon with the 4th generation, so just after Fire Red and Leaf Green got released.
Yeah.
And I've played Fire Red before, and I played Let's Go. So, like, I've been to Kanto. I've played a few Gen 1 games, but they just... The Kanto region does... First off, I do like some of the Pokemon there, but it probably has some of my least favorite Pokemon. Or not necessarily least favorite, but just Pokemon I, in general, don't really care about.
Yeah. I think it's because since it's... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It just doesn't, like, intrigue me the way other regions do. Like, other regions have lore behind them, and they actually feel like a culture, you know? Kanto is just, yep, here's a city. Oh no, the Mafia.
Well, yeah, I completely understand. I think a lot of it has to do since it is the first Pokemon area that anyone has ever explored. It's not going to be as fleshed out, like at least in you know, like the first 2 iterations. Let's Go, I haven't played, so I can't tell you whether or not they expanded upon it. The big thing for those was that there was some kind of Pokemon war that we just don't know much about.
Yeah, they kind of mention it once, and then it's never talked about again. Like, obviously, I can understand that, hey, it's the first entry, so, like, obviously, they're not gonna have... Like, they were basically just testing out... They were working on the mechanics themselves at the time. The whole catching and battling, figuring that out. So I understand that they kind of just made a basic region. I did like Lavender Town.
Yeah. I think there was only like maybe, in the original team, of course, I think only about maybe 5 or 10 people worked on Red and Blue. So, like, they weren't very huge, you know?
Yeah, so I understand that. Like, I'm not dragging Kanto. I don't dislike it.
It's just bland.
Never, yeah, it's bland, and it's never held my attention the way other regions have.
Because others have their own lore, have their own like details about certain Pokemon and their environments, whereas like Red and Blue, they just have brief descriptions about what a Pokemon is, but because of hardware limitation, and even like with the remakes on the Game Boy Advance, they didn't go into much detail about it, you know.
And like I did like Let's Go. I have played it. I got Let's Go Eevee, of course.
Of course.
I did like Let's Go. Like, it was fun. It was really beautiful. Like, the battles and the environments were beautifully done. But even then, the region itself was just kind of boring. There's not much. I think part of it is simply there isn't much to it outside of the main Pokemon things.
Yeah.
Catch Pokemon, you beat the gyms, you beat Team Rocket, you beat the Elite Four. That's it.
Yeah. You can probably say that about most Pokemon games. I think, like, what is it, the 8th generation when they did Alola? They did try to change it up a little bit, but it was still the same.
The 7th.
Was it 7th? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. The 8th was Galar. But, yeah, they tried to mix it up a little bit with that, and even when they went to open world, I think they, like, for Scarlet and Violet, from what I saw, they kind of expanded upon, hey, you choose which gym you want, but it was still just, fight the gyms.
Well, yeah, first off, actually, in defense of Scarlet and Violet, but also in their, not defense, in their offense.
Oh, offense.
First off, in their defense, I loved Scarlet and Violet, and part of that is that they did, yes, have the basic gym challenge, but they added on to that with the Team Star storyline and the Path of Legends storyline. So there was more to do. And also, even the Victory Road, I just love Nimona. She's such a good rival.
Yeah.
She's a little too overzealous, but by God, do I love her.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like the rival in Scarlet and Violet.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
what was
from...
I gonna say in offense?
I'm not sure, but I know... Hey Cole, thanks for the sub. We appreciate you. You get no ads for the videos, and and you get yourself some emotes, our very own emotes that we have to play around with. Congrats.
Yes, but you've also interrupted my rant.
I'm sorry.
Therefore, you must go to the pit.
No!
No, it's fine. But, like, what I mean is that, like, taking Johto, for example, because I played Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I love them. Like, there was so much little things to do. You could get your Pokemon a haircut. There was the Pokeathlon. There was the bug catching contest. There was the whole story with the Beast and Suicune. There was a lot more to do.
Yeah.
And Kanto is just Kanto.
True. I think with me and like the Pokemon, like how I interact with Pokemon, I think Game Freak is better when they have a more focused direction. I think going in open world, like I wouldn't necessarily say it's the first time with open world. I mean, they have tried to do that with the 8th generation and oh no, you're fine, bud. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, don't forget.
I'm teasing you, honey. I'm teasing you.
But yeah, I think like Game Freak does their best work when they have a focused path, when they have like a linear path like a player can go through, but also having like some minor routes that you could take, so that way you could go explore to a little bit. And then
I remember say to in their derogatory.
Yeah, go ahead.
The problem I had was that yes, the gyms were open world and could theoretically be taken in any order. However, the levels were set. So if you went to the ice type gym leader right away and made it up that mountain, you would be fighting him with level 40. He has level 40 Pokemon, and you'd be fighting him with your level 5 Pokemon. Like, if you're going to do the approach the gyms in basically any order, I would recommend like having a scaling system. So like the first gym you fight is scaled to your level.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I was thinking the same thing. And also, with a more linear approach to environmental design and everything, they can have certain story moments happen. Like, they know when it's going to happen and where it's going to happen. You know, I think it works a lot better on a linear track than it is with open world, you know?
The open world.
What was that?
I actually like the open world.
I like it in concept. Again, I don't have Scarlet Violet because mostly when I saw the day one release of it, it's just, oh god, I'm not spending $60 on this.
Here's the thing. I love Scarlet and Violet, but the state it arrived in was atrocious and frankly unacceptable.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's better now, but they should have let it cook for another year or so.
Just work out the bugs before you let it in. And that's why I have hope for Legends ZA, if we ever hear more about it. Because here's the thing, we haven't heard shit about it in a year.
That's what I'm worried about.
No, let them cook. Let them cook.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
I choose to remain optimistic about it because the fact that we haven't heard anything in a year means that they're still working on it.
Yeah.
And that means, and especially because of the fact that they don't have things to show, means they're taking the time to craft it with care. That's what I choose to believe anyway.
Yeah. And I think since this was, as far as I know, this is made from the same team who made Arceus, which, you know, like, there's an A team and B team. I think this might be...
I would hope the people who worked on the other Legends game are working on this new Legends
game.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. It's just like, since it's the B team, not the A team, like, they would know, like, and refine the works. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Mega Evolutions have to be in this new, like, form of Pokemon.
Of course, I'm so excited to see what they do.
Yeah.
Now, see, when you say linear story progression, my mind immediately goes to Galar, which in my opinion was a bit too linear.
I'm thinking more black and white.
The Galar region is literally a line. I think we could use a little more flexibility.
When I say linear, I think of like the environmental and pathing of, say, black and white, where you can have a more focused narrative and like create a more immersion-filled world and with its characters and everything, because you're not having to worry about, okay, if a player goes here at this time, then this thing happens, you know? Like, creating less variables, but having a more refined experience, you know?
I could accept that. I loved Black and White.
Oh, it's such a great game. I'm glad you actually played it alongside of me when we did.
Yeah, we need to do White too.
We do. I gotta find a copy.
I have a copy.
Oh, well, there you go. You can play it this time then.
I will be plugging that shit into...
Yeah. The potential games that we play for Wednesdays. Woo!
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But
anyway, we should probably fight... Thank you, Spirit 2, for sitting there and letting us chat. Have a magical leaf.
Wow, one magical leaf got rid of a pseudo... Is Spiritomb a pseudo-legendary? Or what's it called? No?
Spiritomb is not it is a regular Pokemon. It is simply defined by the trouble it was to get in its debut generation.
Okay.
It is a rare Pokemon, but it is not a pseudo, nor is it a legendary.
Kind of on the same vein as like the starters, where it's like maybe not one of a kind, but one of a particular number, I guess.
Kind of. It's kind of more like Rotom, or at least was back in its debut generation. Like, you can find it out in the wild in Scarlet and Violet, but in Diamond and Pearl, you had to take an odd keystone item to a specific tower on a specific route and put it into the tower, and then you had to talk to 30-something people in the underground.
Oh, jeez. That would have been terrible if you either had no internet for the Wi-Fi stuff, or you had no friends.
There's a reason I never had a Spiritomb in its debut generation. But that's also what made it such an effective opener for Cynthia's team. I watched a video recently breaking down what makes Cynthia so memorable as a champion. And it kind of came down to, there were many, many elements, but part of it was the strong opener. By a player going in blind by that point in the game was very unlikely to have seen Spiritomb.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's, I think it's like a dark ghost, if I'm understanding.
Yes, and in its debut generation,
it had no weaknesses.
No weaknesses.
Yeah. So imagine going up against a Pokemon with no weaknesses.
And you have no idea, and you're just throwing whatever you can at it.
Good thing we have fairy types now.
Oh yeah. God, Cynthia, so proud of my Cynthia fight. I'll explain later. Let's get through this cutscene.
Yeah, let's get through it.
And then I'll regale you with my Cynthia.
Yeah.
Ooh. Whoa!
What's happening?
Goodbye.
Looks like a strawberry ice cream cone. So that's how it walks. What was that? What was that all about? Got spooked and ran. Grovyle! Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up? Somehow.
One of our 800 orange berries?
Sure. Give me all of them. Ugh. That Pokemon. It was cunning. Could a smart Pokemon like Mew use a Pokeball? Yes, I can use a Pokeball. Thank you for asking. I mean, I've got hands.
But they're very tiny. Can you even grasp the Pokeball, let alone throw it?
Yeah. I mean, I can have my tail assist with the holding. It went up my nose and took control of my body. So that was a bad Pokemon. Or Meowth, true. No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was frightening, because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. Yeah, I doubt that. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. There are Pokemon who should be good, but they have become bitter and twisted because of this world's perpetual darkness. I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes me sad. Hey! You two.
Yeah?
Now will you finally trust me?
Nah.
Yeah. Somewhat? I'll admit it. I don't really trust you, but...
I'll trust you, Grovyle.
I've told you before. There's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving. Oh, wait! I did say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn. And it's true I still don't completely trust you, Grovyle, but what you said does make some sense. It just seems to be logical. So please? Grovyle, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future. And why you came to our world, Grovyle? So, what if everything I say is a pack of lies? It's alright. I won't accept everything you say at face value right away. I'll listen, then decide. Well, excuse me. Fine. Follow me.
Hooray!
Hooray, we got a
Shit.
party member.
Yes, I would like
Yes,
to.
yeah, but save, we gotta make sure we save it. The secret of the parents' paralysis.
The parents?
Yeah, the parents, the planet. The planet is the parent. Following the leader. Following the leader. He has the Peter Pan color scheme. Maybe you're right about that, Maya.
Oh, no.
Good. Here we go. This we do. Though Sableye won't be able to spot us easily here. Tell us, Grovyle. In the future. Why did the planet's paralysis take place? The cause of the planet's paralysis that dates back to your time in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of the temporal tower, which was governed by Dialga. The Dialga? Who is that? He is the legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. When Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control. Eventually, the planet fell into paralysis. What? What happened to Dialga? When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in your future, the planet has become fully paralyzed. And thus, Dialga has lost most of all of his reason. And is governed by darkness. Oh god, this is Kingdom Hearts. Dialga is now beyond recognition.
He's a heartless now.
He's a heartless. I should say this line as I answer real quick. He has become an entirely different entity of darkness. Yes. He has been transformed into Primal Dialga, a Primal Dialga, a primordial presence. Wow, you don't say. Okay. Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. Excuse me. That's why Dialga wants to be gone. Because I tried to change history. Because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis. Because I traveled back in time to your world from this place, your future. What? Grovyle, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely opposite of what we're told.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, I know. Grovyle, did you really just repeat yourself, me? Okay.
Yeah.
Grovyle, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you?
God, sweet Mew God, we've been through this.
Yeah,
We've been through this. Yeah, Dusknoir tried to kill us, so maybe the things he said aren't that true.
Ah, man, if only I learned future sight.
I know.
Hey, Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears?
That is true.
Yeah. You've got to be kidding! Or joking. I was collecting time gears because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. I need to take them to the Temporal Tower to put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of the Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it's true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into the Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere. Oof. But then, what about all the things Dusknoir said about you? Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future.
Again, buddy. Tried to kill us. Maybe he's not the most reliable.
Look, Mr. Dusknoir is a reliable source of information.
Like, on a serious level, I do understand that he's gone through something very traumatic and has been betrayed by someone he trusted very deeply, so it takes time to process. But also, buddy.
He's been told multiple times. He's been told multiple times. He's seen the betrayal for his own eyes, you know? and then fled to our world in the past. So you're claiming all that was just a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Because Dusnoir really is an agent sent from this future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me. What? Dusnoir was an agent sent. You keep repeating what he's saying. Gosh.
Buddy.
Okay, if there's one thing about the writing here, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the story, but it's like we have short-term memory loss at times of this character.
It's like, it really reminds you that sometimes that they made this for kids.
Yeah. I mean, look,
Like,
it'll be one
come
thing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it would be one thing if it were just like in between, because I know like games like this back then, they were meant to play in short bursts, and sometimes you need to be reminded of what happened. But we were just told about this a few seconds ago, and we, oh my gosh, like Dusnoir was the villain? Dusnoir was the villain? Like, only a few seconds. That's right. I have said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I travel through time, he sent Dusnoir after me. That's great! The great Dusnoir? It can't be! It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all! You're saying all this about the great Dusnoir?
Tried to kill us.
I don't understand why Dusnoir is acting this way here, but I respected Dusnoir. I can't believe you.
It is hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in this future world, what Grovyle said is reasonable. It makes perfect sense. And Claude knows it. Claude knows deep down that what Grovyle says is true. But knowing that makes it that much harder to accept, but...
Hey, where are you going? I'm going to see Dusnoir. What?
idea I've ever heard.
I want to see Dusnoir. I'm going to find out if what you said is true. True, no, oh my goodness.
Buddy, oh god, look. Here, the problem here is that they're trying to do the I can't possibly believe you. I'm so emotionally upset right now.
Oh my goodness.
But it's just reading as idiocy. Like, buddy, yeah, let's go back to the guy that was trying to kill us, who definitely probably won't lie to us.
Okay, this feels like a I'm using from my own experience as a DM. This feels like the DMPC trying to railroad the players into going a certain direction, just so that way they'll have a moment of exposition. That's what I'm feeling, you know?
Like, here's the thing. And obviously you would never pull this, you're a great DM.
Yeah, thank you.
If you had a DMPC pull something like this, I would be like, okay, have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know that you guys, like, your choice, like, hey, if you want to follow the NPC, you can. I'm always telling you, you do whatever you want, you know, it's up to you to make the story. This feels like railroading, like, and I get it, look, my problem is that they're making this character stupid just so that way they can establish some exposition. And I don't like that, like, I think it's, don't get me wrong, I don't mind dumb characters, but this is just going too dumb. You just escaped from him.
And this goes beyond I'm emotionally distraught and I'm maybe not thinking the most rationally right now. This is just... But...
It's just...
Stood there and watched us get executed.
Yeah, it just makes no sense.
I feel like that should trump the levels of respect he feels.
Yeah.
Like, you can still feel that. Like, you can still have that conflict. I get it. But he stood there and watched you die.
And you see the world around you, how it's different now. It is, like, there's no reason not to trust Grovyle at this point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's not attacking, you know, our party members.
Us. He helped us escape.
Yeah. Well, if I were playing the character, he is dumb. Again, there's a difference between being dumb for the sake of, you know, just part of the character and being dumb for the sake of exposition and railroading. I think they're, like, DeChon, he's a dumb character, but he follows with the party, not, he doesn't lead the party, you know? I think that's a big difference. But hey, we've got an ad coming up, so why don't we put a pause right now? Hey guys, go ahead and get yourself, you know, some drink, a snack, and we'll be right back after these messages.
See you soon, Dials.
We are back. Wow, what inspirational words you had for me, Bobby. I will remember it for the rest of my time.
I certainly hope so.
Mm-hmm.
They were some of the best words I could conjure.
Yeah, I'm going to carry that for the rest of my life. Hey, Jade! Hey, Boo... Boo Moon! Hey, Boo Moon and Jade, I hope you're having a fantastic night. I shall take care of all your calflings. You know, take a moment. Yes, I'm going to take a moment. Moo Moon? You're getting... Okay, I'll get it. Okay, hang on. I'll take a moment. Moo Moon? Empty Milkies. Thank you both for the raid. There we go. I've taken 2 moments. Hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hope all of you having a fantastic night. Hello, I am Claude, and I am here with Okami.
We are roasting the writing decisions of this game.
Yes, we are.
The Mew is currently acting like the most idiotic he's ever acted.
Yes, me and Cowwife came in to say hello. Well, hello, yes.
Hooray!
Yes, hi, Cowwife. I hope you are having a good night as well. It's good to have you both here, as we are criticizing the writing choices of this game.
So, to catch y'all up on what's going on so far, we have been thrown into a terrible future by someone we trusted, and then they tried to kill us, and then we escaped with the criminal that we helped stop, this Grovyle here. Because turns out he wasn't a criminal at all. He was trying, like a vigilante, trying to save this future by saving the past. However, Mew here was very close with the ghost guy who betrayed us and is currently talking about going back to this ghost guy stood and was going to watch us be executed. And he's still like, I gotta hear it from him.
It's just, why? I mean, why, guy? Why? Why me? I'm supposed to be a psychic type. I should know these things.
You're a water type! You are a mudkip wearing a Mew's skin!
I cannot wait for that revelation in story. Wait a minute.
It's not a there's not going to be a revelation.
I'm joking. Look, I'm joking. Look, I'm playing a bit. Shh, we can't break the illusion.
I'm gonna break this illusion.
Oh.
Very good at
I'm going to be lurking, y'all, while you play some Pokemon. Okay, thank you for the lure.
Go on and stay tuned, because soon I will rant about my opinions on Cynthia.
Yes, exactly. We do love Cynthia.
But first, let us get through this cutscene, Club.
Yes, let us. What's the point of that? You're only making it easy for them to get rid of you. Exactly! You don't stand a chance against them. Then, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wander this earlier?
I mean, really, Claude, we had a whole conversation about it on the cliffside.
Yeah, exactly. And you decided that you would decide for yourself. You insisted that because you don't know what to believe, that you wouldn't accept words at their face value. And you think for yourself. It's times like this, when things are tough, that you have to be strong. Think for yourself, then act as you deem right. Grovyle, what are you going to do now? I'm going back to the past. Again, to stop the planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi. So, Celebi. That's right. You can come with me or not. It's your choice. You two decide on your own course of action. I'm off.
Hey, Grovyle. I sure love that I don't have an active participation in that conversation.
Ugh.
I don't know what I should believe either. Just kidding, I do, but I'll play along for Claude's sake. But there is one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed. And the paralysis of the planet happened back in our world. Why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back to our world.
We're going to go back into the past. Espeon. Yes, I know. What Grovyle said. Grovyle was right. Things are very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovyle.
Go.
Leafeon.
You were right the first time.
We have to. We have to get back. Back to our own world. Mudkip wearing Mew skin is a terrifying image to imagine. No, the way I'm imagining it for this bit is that Mudkip is wearing a Mew onesie, and he actually thinks he's a Mew. That's my mindset for this joke. Like, he thinks he actually is Mew.
Master Dialga, the stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg for your help, Master Dialga. As you wish. By your leave, shall proceed.
Nightfall! It's been fun. Yes, it has been fun. Glad to have you here, buddy. Hope you have a good night.
What's that strange sensation? I've had that strange sensation before.
Where are we?
This is Dusk Force. Its end comes from the dark fall that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi.
Hey, Grovyle. You mentioned the name before, but who is Celebi?
Celebi is the legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go back to the past.
Hey, Katsu! No, it's fine. But
You're not late, no early. You're exactly when you need to arrive.
can we return to our world?
Yes, you can go back. But Celebi is a Pokemon that sent me back to the past. I mean, Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history.
Wait, are you saying that Celebi's in trouble too?
That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi. So there's no time to waste. Get ready soon. You have to find Celebi. Yeah.
Finally, I can put things in my storage.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, when did we get Dragon Claw?
Oh, we got that earlier.
Huh.
Oh no, I'm out of storage space too!
Oh.
No.
Man, how the tables are turning.
Oh, the turns have tabled.
Maybe some of the berries that you're not using?
I mean, I guess I could, like...
I mean, we haven't really been using status effect berries at all throughout this entire thing, so...
I don't have any way to discard them.
Oh. Can you use them up even if you don't have a status effect?
I could, theoretically, but... It's just gonna take a while. We're fine. We'll just...
We just won't pick up any items.
We just won't pick up any items. That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. We're fine.
Discard as we go.
Yeah, that's fine. We're fine. We're
But-
good.
While we have this moment, let me tell you about my Cynthia story.
Yes, please do.
So, Cynthia, the Sinnoh champion, is well known for being one of the hardest Pokemon champions, and she is very popular. Now, here's the thing. when I first played through the Gen 4 games, I never got scarred by her because I had an action replay.
Oh.
So I bulldozed the Elite Four and the Champion with my 94 Empoleon and Dialga. For some reason, I didn't buff up the rest of my team. I think my Staraptor was like level 35.
Yeah.
It was just my good old Empoleon. I call him Sir Empoleon because I wasn't like nicknaming
Yeah.
Pokemon at the time, and he's very special to me as my first starter. I always gave him a Pecha Berry to hold because it said he liked sweet things. So I was
Aww.
like, snack.
You
That's
just have.
also why I named my Brilliant Diamond Piplup Pecha.
Oh, okay, that's
No, he
cute.
liked sour things.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I consider my Brilliant Diamond Cynthia fight to be my first true Cynthia fight because I obviously didn't use any cheats on this one.
Yeah. And I hear that the Cynthia fight in the new Brilliant Diamond is much harder than the DS one.
Oh yeah. The entire Pokemon League is using competitive level teams
Wow.
and strategies. I mean, maybe not like completely competitive level because that would be broken as hell, but they've got Pokemon with hidden abilities, they're holding items, they have optimized movesets, and like, I had to get into a stall battle with her, Milo, just to whittle it down. And this is why I'm so proud of Pecha the Empoleon, because we got to her Garchomp, and I was down to Pecha. And here's the problem. Empoleon's a Steel type. Garchomp has Earthquake, and is also faster. So, the series of events that led to me beating Cynthia on my first try is one I will not forget, ever. Because my boy, Pecha, held on with 1 HP because he loved me so much, and let off an Ice Beam. Now, unfortunately, Garchomp was holding a Yachi Berry, which would negate some of the damage. But this mad lad got the 10% freeze chance.
Oh, which means that they're just frozen.
It was out of 4 restores.
Oh.
So with my last Pokemon on his last legs, we were able to beat Cynthia on our first try.
Wow.
And I just could not be prouder.
1 HP and a 10% freeze. That is really lucky.
At least I think Ice Beam has a 10% chance.
I think it does now in the newer generations. I know, like, I remember specifically when it was like first released in Gen 1. There was I don't know if it was a bug, but once a Pokemon was frozen, they stayed frozen. There was no defrosting.
Yeah.
I think they changed it later.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed that real quick, but either way, like, I fully agree that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were not the games they could have been.
Mm-hmm.
But as someone who started her Pokemon journey with Gen 4, it was a very special game to me.
Yeah.
And so to end it on that note was just wonderful.
And you beat the harder version of Cynthia. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's an accomplishment.
I mean, I first sent out my Gardevoir because I was like, haha, I have a fairy type now! And then Garchomp knows Poison Jab.
Yep.
My Gardevoir went down in 1 hit.
Oh, man. Like, I really need to play some of the newer Pokemon games. So.
Really should. Like, they have their flaws, to be sure, but I loved them. I just love Pokemon so much.
The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Sun and Moon. That was where I stopped. Because when I saw the 8th generation and the whole Dexic thing, it just kind of put me off because, yeah, I mean, you would have to buy 2 versions anyway if you wanted like the full Dex, but the fact that not every Pokemon was going to be between the 2 versions and the DLC, I think they like the Sword and Shield how DLC. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
brought back some of the Pokemon.
Yeah, like the whole point of Pokemon is just to be able to catch, well, some Pokemon in one version and the rest in the other, you know? And it's not like they couldn't do it. I mean, Sun and Moon were on a 3DS cartridge, which is much less than a Switch cartridge. So there's no reason why they couldn't.
And they still had all those there,
And it was the same models too. It was just upscaled a little bit better. But that's my TED talk.
I also agree with you. I think the Dexit was a terrible idea. And honestly, Gen 8 was like, it wasn't horrible, but it was a very meh generation to me.
I think they really tried to go with a more open world type of thing. Not like open world like in Scarlet and Violet, but they were experimenting with open areas, and it just didn't work out.
Mind the wild area. It
was just there.
It's just there. And the routes were just there. And it just... Yeah. It wasn't the greatest game. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best. And the story was just kind of... I love Zacian. I love my wolf. My sword wolf. Go Sif.
Woo!
But, yeah. It was just...
It was just there.
Especially with the story villain being Rose being like, we're gonna run out of energy in 1,000 years?
1,000 years?
Do something right now!
It's just kind of like... Look, if it were just like an immediate response, like maybe a year, a little bit understandable, but 1,000 years? No one's going to be alive in 1,000 years, so why do you have to worry?
Future generations would be.
Yeah, but that's a future problem. That's the point I'm trying to get at. If it was like a year that involved them, yeah, maybe, but still.
Like, that's all, it's all well and good to want to look after your future descendants, but we have 1,000 years. We can, like, we have time.
Yeah. And if technology is not going to get better in the Pokemon universe within 1,000 years, you have more things to worry about than that destruction.
Yeah. But alright. Let's continue on our way.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. And Grovyle is on our team now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You seem to be finally prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell a bunch of stuff once we get back to our time.
Let's go then. We'll find Celebi and return to the past. Let's go. Oh, wait! Don't go!
We have
What is it?
minutes to prepare.
Ugh. If the three of us do return to the past, Grovyle, will you steal the time gears like you did before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise, the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovyle, I'm not convinced yet.
Hey, what more do you need?
Do you need a slideshow? An actual visual of what's going to happen?
Thing, buddy, you see all this going on here? The world is done. It's dead. If Grovyle wanted to achieve this, he wouldn't be trying so hard to get back to the past. Like, he's clearly trying. Look, maybe he's not the most upstanding of guys, but he's trying to do something.
Yeah. I don't completely trust you yet.
Fair, but buddy.
I'm only cooperating with you because I want to return to our world. If we do return Grovyle, I'll investigate if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovyle, if I decide you're wrong for stealing the time gears...
So I didn't realize you were such an authority on this.
Oh man. I'm going to stop you, Grovyle. Do as you will, but keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go.
I feel it. I am sensing something strange.
What's the matter, Glaceon?
I just know it. I felt something like this before. It was... That's it. It was when...
What's wrong, Glaceon?
Sensation. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I know this place. I thought so. This is similar to the sensation I had back then.
Hey, what are you doing? Hurry! We have to hurry, Flareon! No, say why. Anyway, back to my talks about Gen 8 in particular. Because I think that was kind of like the turning point of like a lot of people's perception on like new Pokemon going forward. And especially since that was the first Pokemon. I don't know if it was the first Pokemon game on the Switch, but I know it was like one of the first major Pokemon games. Yeah.
Let's Go was the first Switch Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm. And even then, I wouldn't mind even pulling some things from Let's Go, because I do like the idea of being able to like curve your shots and like time your throws in order to capture a Pokemon. I wish they would have kept that for the mainline games, you know?
That was it's that was specifically a tie-in game with Pokemon Go.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though. Like imagine they putting that in a mainline game. We get a Pokemon, and then you as the player, you have control over like how well you throw the Pokeball, you know? You know, maybe get better chance because, you know, you press a certain button combination to curve the Pokeball. Or perhaps, you know, you have a heavier Pokeball, so you use a...
Oh no. The Vismagias have Magical Leaf. And because of my belly...
563? What? Oh my god. What does this mean though? Okay, you saved.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay. I was about to say that. Oh god, this is... You can't rely on Magical Leaf too much because they'll Magical Leaf you first.
Magical Leaf me first.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, as I was saying about Gen 8, what was I gonna say about Gen 8? Oh yeah, about the curving the Pokeball thing. Like, there's a lot of mechanics that they could put into the main games to kind of like flesh it out a little bit more, you know?
What I really wish they had kept, Bah.
Ouchie, ouch.
What I wish they had kept was the ability to throw a Pokeball from the overworld, like in Legends.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you there. Like being able to sneak up on a Pokemon and then throwing your Pokeball like while they're either sleeping or like distracted.
Yeah. That was very, very convenient.
Yeah. And that was a natural evolution of the Pokemon formula that I wish they expanded upon in Scarlet and Violet, you know? I mean, I think now with the Switch 2, in theory, being more powerful than the regular Switch, they probably could add more quality of life changes to this 10th gen Pokemon series.
One can hope.
I mean, they kind of have to, you know? With the initial reception of Scarlet and Violet and, well, yeah, that. I mean, they're going to have to do something to get the fans back, you know?
Well, if CA goes well, they'll have him back.
I don't think ZA is going to be a bad game. I guess it just really depends on how they go about it, you know? Like, is it still going to be kind of like very similar to Arceus, like, but in more of a modern-esque time?
Kill me!
That was 77 damage. Wow.
Fucking bugs.
But, yeah, like, 10th gen, I wonder what they're going to do next. Like, what do you think the next region would be? Like, in terms of, like, its inspiration, I guess. Like, because Scarlet and Violet, I think was inspired by Spain? Am I right?
Yes, you were right.
Okay.
I've heard. Oh, Cannabis.
Ooh, there you go.
Yes, it was inspired by Spain, and I've heard whispers that those are
Ooh, I get to
rumors,
brag.
so they're not
Whoa.
telling how credible they are.
Yeah. Thank you for subbing for 2 buffs, Maya. Oh my goodness! Go to 2 buff drink. Ooh, I get to brag. Yes, you do. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. You don't get to see. You don't have to watch ads, and you get free emotes. Well, not free emotes, but just new emotes to play around with. Enjoy. There's Miss Magius. Know what to do with them? Go. Hey, back. Yeah, thank you, Bob. Thank you. We appreciate you with all of our heart. Might be neat to have a region based on SEUS, just to have my home area at least. Southeastern?
Southeastern U.S.
Yeah, southeastern U.S. Okay. Oh, yeah. Or Italian region. You know what? I wouldn't mind like an Italian-esque region. You know, there's plenty of things that could go with that.
Down for a Italian region.
Yeah. And just imagine all the Mario cameos they could put in there.
Me, a Pokemon.
It's a me, a Luigi.
Luigi, you a Pokemon.
Honestly, no one Nintendo, like, if they ever do a... Oh, what movie are you going to get?
Finally, Shadow Ball, there you are.
Oh my goodness, you are using the power of darkness.
Yes.
Darkness is your best friend.
Darkness.
But, yeah, I think Italy would be a good place for a new region, you know? Like, I'm saying Italy in placeholder of whatever it would be, you know? I'm just trying to think, what other areas? Maybe Russia?
More
Like, maybe a
Asian
Russian...
countries would be, yeah. Other Asian countries would be interesting.
Yeah. How about Egyptian? Like an Egyptian-esque.
Egyptian Pokemon would be...
Pokemon Legends Arceus, but in Egypt.
That's just Pokemon Legends. Arceus was the individual game.
Well, I'm using that as, you know... I'm just saying, like, an Arceus game, like, a Legends game, excuse me. A Legends game, but in Egypt. Imagine Kofagrikis being an antagonistic force, you know?
Though I think we would need the Egyptian region first. Because the formula for Legends so far is that they are the paths of regions we have already explored. So we have to do the Egyptian region first. And then we have a Legends game there.
And you know,
but we could have Legends Unova.
that's true. Or a Legends Kanto. I want to see what this Pokemon War is all about. Maybe we partake in said Pokemon War.
Yeah. All right, kid. Welcome to the world. Here is your Pokemon. Go fight our battles.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a Pokemon War against Lieutenant Surge.
Lieutenant Surge alone. There's not another army. It's just Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah, I mean, he has a whole army of electric types. Yeah, we do have some ground types, but for whatever reason, he keeps defeating them, you know? I'm just saying, like if they had a Legends game that was set in Kanto this time, it might solve the issues that you had with Kanto as a region, you know?
Except I really don't want to go to Kanto again.
Well, I mean, it probably wouldn't even be called Kanto, you know? It could probably be Kando.
I mean, I would love to explore Kanto's past because it really doesn't have much of one.
Yeah. These baggies.
There we go.
Wait, did you give it? Oh, I was about to say, I hope you didn't give rid of Magical Leaf.
No, of course not. Never.
Never.
Not my bread and butter.
But yeah, I know what you mean. You know. To move in a Garchomp. Or is that a Gabite?
Gabite.
Oh, okay. It looked like a Garchomp for a minute. I'm trying to think what else. You know, I want to see more Pokemon spin-offs though. You know, like an experimental, like they did with the DS. You know, like Pokemon Conquest. I want to see a sequel to that. I've never played the first one, but
Another Pokemon Ranger game.
yes,
We haven't had one since the 4th generation, and that is a trip. Like, I do understand they were kind of a,
I guess gimmick.
Jesus Christ, Claude, you're bad at this.
I'm sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention. Bite. I'm gonna put some sand in your eye.
You're bad at this too!
Look, you can't blame Grovyle for getting sand in his eye, okay?
I can and I will. We only have so much magical leaf.
Fair, but still. But, bites. Is this where Celebi is supposed to be? That's right. It was around here, but then I met her for the last time. Primal Dialga knows of this place. Celebi will have fled from here. This place isn't known. And Celebi should still be here. Hello? Celebi? It's me, Grovyle. Reveal yourself. If you're here. Jeez. Not coming out.
Give her a moment. It's literally been 2 seconds. Jesus.
I'm impatient. Did she get frightened off by Primal Dialga? What if she's Primal Dialga? Oh, okay. I mean, captured by Primal Dialga.
Captured?
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from? But now, I don't hear anything. That's because she hasn't said anything else. That voice! Was I just hearing things?
You didn't imagine it. Me? Captured? How insulting. Captured? Impossible, that's for sure.
Pink Celebi. Oh, I was joking! Okay!
My dear Grovyle.
Yes, it has been a while. I do like the shiny Celebi. Oh my goodness. Very good choice of this. Definitely sticks out from Grovyle. I'm glad they chose that. It's been a while, Celebi. What? This tiny thing is Celebi? She kind of looks like me, but with wings.
Now that is downright rude. Inappropriate to poke fun at my petite proportions.
I'm sorry. I heard you have the ability to cross time. So I expected you to be some awe-inspiring Pokemon like me.
Oh, never judge someone by their appearance. But forgive you. After all, you must find me cuter and more special than you imagined.
Yes. Celebi, I need your help again.
Seeing you back here, my Grovyle, my dear Grovyle, tells me everything I need to know. You're back because you failed your mission in the past, yes?
Yes, it's true.
Hope you managed this time.
Time.
I've quite had enough of this. Living in this dark and dreary world is so depressing.
Sorry, no time to chat. Sableyes are tracking us. If we don't leave soon, we'll have brought trouble to you.
Quite fine. There's no need to be worried. Let those Sableye come. They're of no concern to me. Besides, if you would be so kind as to prevent the planet's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. My dear Grovyle, I will devote my whole life to achieve that end.
Alright. Where is the passage of time?
It's ready. It is nearby. The passage of time is on a plateau above this forest.
Of course it is. That's good. Can you guide us?
Yes! All three of you taking the passage of time.
Yes, that's right.
And? What? What? No. That can't be.
Hmm? Is something the matter, Selby?
No. It's nothing. Well then, shall we? Off to the passage of time.
Evie's going to evolve into a Celebi one day.
Hey, Grovyle. So what's the passage of time?
The passage of time is a portal that Celebi uses to travel through time. Hence the name. It's a secret corridor that spans dimensions.
You could say it's a corridor of time.
Ah!
My favorite soundtrack.
Yeah, very good soundtrack.
For short trips, I can travel through time all by myself. But for big trips that span many generations, I must use the passage of time.
Oh, so if we were to go through the passage of time...
Yes, you will be able to return to your time.
It. There's the entrance that leads up to the plateau. The passage of time is way up there.
Good. We'll leave as soon as we're ready.
Right, so listen. Just a little secret. Did you know that Grovyle is really impatient and hasty? I know that he wants to hurry, but I do wish he would slow down a little. It would sure make me happier if he did. I want to spend as much time as I can with
Oh
him.
no.
Oh! Not how I meant it, not at all! I don't have any special feelings for him.
Haha, she does.
Oh no.
We can return to the past by going through the passage of time. We're almost there. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Alright, but unfortunately, we're getting close enough to time. I think this is a good spot to end it all.
Yeah, I think so too. So, what we did today, we discovered that my Pokemon persona is an idiot that does not take things at face value. He still believes that the great Dusk Noir is a good guy, that he should be listened to, regardless of all the warning signs that everyone else is holding right in front of his face. Maybe if he put the Mew hoodie up a bit to reveal the truth, maybe he would see that Dusk Noir is evil, with a capital V. Evil! And so next time we're going to go to the Plateau of Time, whatever it's called, and we are going to go ahead and, see about going back to the past. But now...
Let's hope.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that's all. Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, let's hope! But first, let's go ahead and find someone to raid here tonight. Let's see, who we got? Who we got going on here? What are we in the mood for? More Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Do we want some Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring? Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, someone's first playthrough. Tabunk or not a bunk? That is the question. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and raid Noel Henny. Noel Henny. They are playing Elden Ring for the first time. So friends, here is what I want you to do. Time. Yes, time. Anyway, friends. So, for my Twitch people, if you have a favorite emote, spam your favorite email. We're going to go send you over to Noel Henny. They're playing Elden Ring for the first time. And if you want, you could go ahead and hit that follow button. It's absolutely free. It shows that you really want to see more of this content. You could also head to our Discord, so that way you can communicate with us, participate in polls, and know when we upload videos onto YouTube. I am a .hack YouTuber, and you'll be able to see more content from me here real soon. But for now, I hope all of you stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly, have a good night, Twitch bros and Kiaboos. Have fun over at that stream. For my YouTube friends, I'll see you guys tomorrow when we do some .hack GU grinding. Yes, we're going back to that. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Second.